You can do so much D&B sound design with just Sawwaves. That sound. So to prove my point, I'm just gonna build up the drop with basses made entirely from Sawwaves, and it should sound fantastic. First course of action is to create some chord progression that we're gonna kind of dance around, then we'll reese bass it, then we'll pluck bass it, and then I think we should have something sick and substantial. 8 bars is good enough. It's gonna hit so low, it's gonna hit D. That will do. Duplicate. This is going to be OG. This is going to be OG high. Group them together. First things first, I'm going to throw so much distortion at it, it's not funny. 30 decibels. Nope, too much. 5. $14 will do. Anyway. No, if it's doing the same note, it will just sound too. No, there's the same note. Okay, we need a few more notes. Good old OTT. Just the note button. So, that's spicy. Another saturator. Not that much. Those are not gelling. EQ on the second one. OG2, another, but this one is going to be unison. Yeah, boy, and this is going to have high pass filter. See if it works. It's a little bit too low. D might not be the right scale, so D sharp, E, F. Change this to F, and then we change this to F as well. 1, 2, 3. That's gelling. Nice. Second iteration. Okay, that reverb. You know, that's the problem with putting reverb right before the OT. It's gonna get so squished after when just no notes playing it. It's just reverb sound. It's just vroom. This in itself could be something. Alright, this is a good stack to start off with. Stack! Alright, let's get some reese bass action on this. We'll just take the bass. And it's super simple to make reeses. 2 unison. Stack. Width 0. How can you have negative 100? It's just purely mono. Oh, it's inverted. Okay, never mind. Fun feature. Super, that sounds sick. Alright. Little low pass filter. And I'm gonna glide. We didn't have glide! Oh no. OG. Always gliding, monophonic legato. Yeah, 200 is gonna be sick. Mono, legato, always, 1. Oh, this is gonna sound sick. Back to the reese, we've got some instances of it. I'm not sure about 4 unison. I am sure about this low pass filter. You know what? Feeling spicy. You're gonna add note. So whenever note changes, we'll change the value of the cutoff. Crank that shit. Should we try a new filter? Any kind of low passy? Nice. We could have that slowly moving. Slowly moving. Nice. Effects. Before distortion. Suss that detune. I want that kind of like beat frequency nyong nyong sound, so we can actually hear it. Okay, I think we overcooked with the effects. Yeah, definitely a bit too much. Ease up on the distortion, Samuel. It throws more distortion out. What am I doing? Alright, hypothetically speaking, this should work now. More Sawwaves. A little bit of a own low pass filter. That adds so much work. Do you want it thick and wide, or do you want it clean? That is... Nah, that is tickling my ears. That is cool. Anyway, another Sawwave. More Sawwave. Classic kind of Camo and Krooked trick. Want the filter. LFO1's going to be doing a lot of the magic. And... Cool. Second os, also a Sawwave, what a surprise. This is going to go up 7 semitones. Also to B. And a couple octaves. Envelope. And I guess we're going to make sure that's doing some magic. So, a couple more things actually. Switch off BPM to Hertz. I'm going to map 1 to this time. So theoretically when we crank this macro, sound gets longer. And we also want to open up the filter just a little bit more with this. Not that much. And we also I want to map this to 1. Okay, that's a little bit too sedate. If you go into matrix. So we could technically do something like repeat that. Where's that macro? Click that, automate. What? Okay, it's very basic. We need some effects and some reverb and maybe more macro 1 mappings. Effects. Where's the reverb? Nitrous. Yeah, definitely mapping that. Oh. A little more. Don't need reverb on the bass. Nice! We lost this again, bruv. Okay, this initial is... Sweet. Steal these. Do we need more RTT? Actually, you know what? Lastly, a little bit of delay. Just that bit, and then we automate it like macro 1. It'd be cool if we had the stack, but like... There's too many conflicting things, but I can see the potential. Okay, so this is gonna have mids. The pluck is gonna have no bass, or a little bit of bass. That mid section that we've got, what is this? Like 200 to a K. So 200 to a K can go away. And we want the sizzle from the pluck and the reverb. And then for this reese bass, definitely do not want any mids again. That is cooking. I'm fine overlapping really high frequencies, but not mid bass. That is just bleh. So let's. What about make the reese bass? It is kind of mono. That is not wide at all. Okay, we make this thing even wider. Because I mean, we can technically have 3 elements direct down the middle, but it will definitely balance this out if one of them is like panned out super wide. So I'm thinking this is going to be our wide layer. The funny thing is, when I started this tutorial, I had the intention of like separating the 3 from the drop, so I was gonna have like 1, then another, then another. I didn't anticipate like having 3 stacked at the same time and it working so well. That's bizarre. I mean, power to the Sawwaves, that worked out great. So all you need, Sawwaves, bit of distortion, definitely a bit of EQ as well, so they don't overcompete. And they still got some cleaning up to do, but I mean the idea is definitely there, so it worked out great. And that is that. Hopefully you did learn a thing or two. Get creative with some Sawwaves, chuck a few effects on them, see what happens. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. See you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.